My sister conspired against us, and now she expects us to act like nothing happened. Okay, so this all started last year. We had a huge flood in our area and had to go to my other grandparents' house. Like, our whole family, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, literally the whole family. Anyway, it started when we just arrived. Me, being the helpful eldest, decided to put everyone's suitcases in their arranged rooms so then they can unpack without having to think of anything. Because arranging stuff is something I like doing. So she saw me doing that and decided to say in front of everyone that she's not a maid and she won't be helping. First of all, I never ask for help. I just like being organized and knowing where everything is. Secondly, we are all angry/wet and upset about our house being flooded, so no one cares if you help or not. Anyway, when I didn't say anything and continued the arranging, she decided to leave the living room and call my mother to complain that I'm forcing her to help. Mind you, I found this out later that night when my mother asked me why I'm forcing her to. Then I told my mother my side and she was like, oh, like why is she lying when a group of people saw that I did nothing? After that day, I was annoyed with her, so I paid her no mind. I mean, I answer and reply to her, but I don't choose to. Also, I was in no mood for drama since we have another family member that was in hospital at the time, and I had to find other ways to get to work since my usual route is on the other side of the area I live in. So after a few days of settling in, work for the adults, school for the kids, the family member that was in the hospital passed away. So we had to leave the area to another one because that's where they were going to do the funeral. And somehow, this lady makes this about her. Woman, we are all grieving. Now is not the time to start complaining to my mother that you feel left out. Mind you, it's just because we're all in our own worlds instead of her own. Literally, now is not the time. Fast forward a couple of months. Same drama, but no one is reacting. Just to be clear, she has been like that since childhood. If the attention is on me, she always has to make me feel embarrassed or that they were only stating because I'm ugly or whatever. I'm not ugly. I realized that a few years ago, but she kept making me feel like I'm less than in looks and academics. Back to the story. So she fought with my other siblings and blamed me for not choosing her side. The wrong one. And decided to disown me. Hi, Alarius. I mean, I get it. We're not blood siblings. We're both foster kids. My other siblings aren't. But we still grew up together, and I'm someone who always goes with what I believe is right. And knowing her, she definitely started it. Okay, this is starting to get confusing. I'll start naming names. So the attention seeker is Nora, and the one I choose to side with is Hala. What's even worse is that she always paints herself as the victim, when she is 100% not. She knows how to twist the story while keeping her bad deeds out, so she can turn into the saint while the rest of us are the villains. I forgave her again and again, but I just can't anymore. I mean, I have a lot of stories where I always choose to be the bigger person because I'm older, but I don't think I can anymore. I'm 30 years old. I don't think I can handle any more of this drama. After the big fight, Nura decided that she will go to all my cousins' aunts and turn them all against me and Hala and my other siblings. So one day when we showed up to my grandmother's usual family get-together, they're all ignoring our existence and gossiping and talking badly about us right in front of us, except my grandmother. She was the sweetest, the only reason we tolerated all that. And when she asks for us, they always tell her back stuff. And when we're telling her stories or like interesting stuff, they always take her attention away, just to spite us. But we didn't react. We just smiled and continued what we were doing. So this all happened when my mother was away on a business trip, so we couldn't complain since she won't come back for a few months. And my dad's side of the family is normal, thank goodness. She couldn't get to them and act like a victim. So the bullying of our aunts and cousins went on for the whole time my mother was away. And when my mother came back, they all acted like nothing happened, and that we were all sunshine and rainbows when she was gone. This is me shortening what actually happened. I don't think I have enough space for what we went through. Mind you, there was no hitting. It was all just the ignoring and gossiping. And now that my mother is back, she's trying to be all family. Is this family? Is that? And my mother's like, she's your sister. It's okay. Forgive her. And I'm like, mother, do you not remember what she put us through? Then my mother said, it's your choice because I'm not the one who went through that. But just think about it. So now I'm stuck. I 100% don't want to forgive her, but I want to keep my mother happy. So what do you think I should do? And in my culture, family is really important.